Panther Nation, welcome back. It's Coach Selman and Coach Garnes with the show that connects you with TIS Athletics. And Coach, we're back again.
We're back.
We shouted out our boy DJ Khaled last week because every time it's just another one.
For sure.
Right?
For sure.
And so here we are again for another awesome show.
I think we're getting better and better.
Every week. And shout out to our producer.
Shout out to the producer.
Jay Dean is always on it. She's always looking to make us better.
Absolutely.
She always makes our sets awesome.
Surprises us at times.
Oh,
things
man.
We don't even know.
And we come and we just get better every time.
Absolutely.
And this show is just taking off.
For sure.
I mean, we are really doing it, Coach.
Absolutely.
And so, this week in athletics, we got some awesome things to shout out.
Let's do it.
First of all, Panther Cub volleyball. I mean, they ball
For sure.
this week.
For sure.
And we're going to show a clip of them this week, which was so awesome. That the third and fourth grade Panther Cub volleyball team, they got the win on a game-winning ace, Coach.
Yep. Overhand serve for third and fourth grade. That's pretty amazing.
Man, hit the ball over the net.
Yep.
Hit the ACE ace.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And then, celebrated like we won the National Panther Cub Youth Volleyball National Championship, which I'm sure it felt like to those young ladies.
I'm sure it did, and they deserve it, man. That's a fun clip that they got, that they called that game-winning serve. So excited for those girls, man. We may have to get them on the show, man.
Absolutely, and you can just see the growth of volleyball in our school.
Yep.
And shout out to Coach Spear. I mean, she's getting those young ladies involved, excited about the game of volleyball early on. And we see that transitioning into our middle school because our numbers are going up there.
Yeah.
And then that is going to eventually transition into the high school. And that's really what it's about, Coach. You talk about this point of, the integration of the lower school athletics to middle school to upper school, which is super important for our growth.
Absolutely. And we mentioned Ms. Spear, Coach Spear, numerous times on this show, but she just does an amazing job with each and every group. Boys, girls, it doesn't matter. The combination of grade levels, she does a really good job of not only getting them reps in games, but they practice their butts off just as we do at the high school level, just as we expect our middle school level to do as well. So she gives us a huge advantage that not a lot of schools have.
Absolutely. Speaking of Coach Spear, man, it was the Prairie Fire Marathon last weekend.
Yeah, I'll stay away from that.
26.1 miles, or is it 26.2? I think it's 26.2 to be exact for a full marathon. And she went out along with some other people from the independent school, Lawrence Spear, Kelsey Emmerich, fourth grade teacher, Aubrey Resch, Sadie Boyd, fifth grade students. And Emery Gossett was an eighth grade student that ran the 5K, had a personal best time at, I believe, 28 minutes and 51 seconds, which is moving.
Yeah, I ran the 5K in college, and I think I may have been like a minute or two ahead of her. I'm in college in my prime, so that's amazing.
So shout out. I mean, I know that it's not necessarily a TIS team, but they are TIS community.
Exactly.
And for them to have the dedication, the wherewithal, the stamina to go out there and run a marathon, 5K, and represent. I mean, they had their Panther gear on, running in the race.
Sure.
And so, that's just an excellent example of our staff and our students going out there and just being excellent.
For sure. That's another thing I love about this show is even though it's not a TIS event, we still shed light on TIS community members doing great things out in the community.
Yeah. So shout out to the third and fourth grade Panther Cub volleyball, and shout out to those runners out there doing big things.
Absolutely.
Coach, it's that time of the show. We're bringing on another great group of TIS student athletes
Absolutely.
that display the TIS vision,
Mm-hmm.
which is excellence in athletics, academics, and activities
Absolutely.
in everything that we do. And so, as we get ready, Coach, and we talk about this, you got a ball
To get
get that call.
You got to.
Hello?
You got to.
So, who we bringing on this week, Coach?
So this week we're going to bring on our middle school group of girls volleyball players. 7th grader Gabby and Miley will be on with us, as well as 8th grader Paige and Vivian is coming on as well. So these girls have been playing good. I know we watched their home game earlier this past week. So hoping to close out the season good, but they have balled and they definitely deserve a call for this week, Coach.
All right, well, let's give them a call.
Hello?
Coach, we got a great group on with us today. I'm so excited about our volleyball program in general. And these young ladies, man, they have balled and they getting the call.
We're getting the call today.
Getting the call today. The growth of our middle school girls volleyball team has exploded over the last couple of years, which is, like we talked about, is going to transition into high school. It's just exciting to see that grow.
For sure.
And so this group that's joined us today, I'm excited to talk to them, Coach.
Me as well, Coach. Like you say, we talked about, their last home game this past week. It was a lot of excitement. The crowd was energetic. Both teams playing at the same time. This group is really exciting, really fun to watch, and I'm excited to get to hear from them today.
So let's meet our guests. So representing our 7th grade team today, we have Gabby and we have Miley with us, and representing the 8th grade team, we have Paige and we have Vivian, who are all great athletes, who are all shining examples of the TIS vision, excellence in athletics. So let's get right into it. So tell us a little bit about the volleyball season. What have you enjoyed about the season? What have been challenges in the season? And what are you most excited about for this volleyball season?
I'll say what I really enjoyed this season is our last couple games that we played yesterday. The 8th grade team won both games. The first one, which was my favorite game to play, we won by 2 points against Garden Plain. And when we took them to a 3rd set, it was very nerve-wracking, but we still played it out and won the game, so that was very exciting for us. And then we won against St. Mark's and only had to take them to 2, so that was really good for us.
Yeah, and Coach, they're playing for seeding right now for the end of the season tournament, right?
Very, very close race.
It's a very close race. Like, to get into what they call the top 8 is the best 8 teams in the league, or you end up in the bottom 5, which are the bottom 5 teams. And so what is going to have to happen as we close out this week to get us permanently into that top 8 spot?
What's going to have to happen is that we're going to have to win our next, 8th grade specifically is going to have to win their next 2 games on Thursday. So if we don't do that, then we will be in the bottom 5, but I have complete confidence that we're going to be in the top 8.
Confidence is what it's all about.
Absolutely.
And every group we brought on to this show that have gotten a call,
they bring a ton of confidence.
Absolutely. So the 7th grade group, you guys are soundly in, I think, 5th or 6th place right now. And it's a close race too, Coach.
Yeah.
I mean, a win or a loss could bump them up.
Or drop you down.
Mm-hmm. So how do we bump up?
I think we just have to stay focused and calm in all our games and make sure to just work as a team and stick with the basics until we can advance and get more confident during the gameplay.
And Miley, have been playing volleyball now, what, a couple years?
Yeah.
Had you played volleyball at all up to joining the team at TIS?
No, but when I started playing, I got really more growth when I've been playing, and I think that more that I've played, I've gotten better.
Yeah,
That's
along
awesome.
with volleyball.
absolutely. And that is what it's about, Coach. You know, you start out, you playing the game,
For sure.
you're learning, and then over time and with repetition, good coaching, being in a great program, you get better.
For sure.
And so speaking of improvement, what kind of improvement have you seen individually or as a team from day one to now you're in the last week of the season?
All sorts of
Yeah,
Yeah.
our teamwork has gotten a lot better. We've been working more as a unit rather than individual players.
Mm-hmm.
I think serves has definitely gone up. Some people have mastered their overhand,
Mhm.
and some are getting their underhands really good to where they could get an ace on them.
Also, also some of our hits and stuff people have been getting more confident with how they play and getting more smarter plays and getting more into volleyball better.
Remembering to snap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think our knowledge in the game has grown extremely, and it's really exciting to watch, especially with our 8th grade team. We never played together as a group, and I think it's amazing to watch.
Yeah, like Abby said, our teamwork, going for the balls, not letting them drop on the floor, communicating with each other.
Yeah.
Because in the beginning of the season, we had a lot of communication issues, and now we've just
Yeah.
yesterday, we played. We didn't give up the first game when we lost it. We still came back and we won it. So.
And that's easy to do, Coach.
sure.
You know, when you get down, it just seems like there's no way out.
For sure.
But you keep working
Absolutely.
and you keep pushing, and then good things happen.
And one thing that I wanted to hit on, especially from watching you guys' last home game, when you're in a series, right, and you split the first two, and you're going to that third round, what is the mindset knowing that this is it, win or go home? What's that mindset going into
You
that
gotta have
third?
a
You
lot
have
of
to push
momentum.
You have to have.
You have to want
You
it
have
more
to
than the
push
other
it.
team.
You have to get your serves over. That's the most important thing
Mhm.
because you're not going to be able to win if you just got the advantage by the serve and you can't get it over.
Yeah.
I think the momentum is probably one of the most important parts, because if you don't have a momentum from coming back from the first game or the second game, whichever
Right.
set you won,
Yeah.
you're not going to get very far into the third game.
Just like how we've watched other teams doing, a lower ranked team will play a higher ranked team. They don't give up and they end up winning the game because they had the drive and the push than the other team did.
Absolutely.
So the pink, Coach. We're all in pink today. I went in the cheer closet today and I pulled out a vintage.
Dug deep.
I dug deep for this, Coach. And it's snug,
Okay.
okay? But I managed to get in it.
The things we do for Panther Nation.
The
man.
things we do, I'm out here in the pink suit. And we got pink on. And so let's talk a little bit about the pink because, our girls wanted to recognize and support Breast Cancer Awareness Month,
Absolutely.
which is in October.
Mhm.
And the purpose of Breast Cancer Awareness Month is to bring about awareness about breast cancer.
Absolutely.
And charities and different places get together to bring awareness about the disease and raise money. And that money goes towards research to prevent,
Yep.
diagnose, treat,
Yeah.
and eventually, hopefully, cure
Yeah.
breast cancer.
Absolutely.
And so, we're excited, we're proud. We got these jerseys for our girls because they wanted, it was important for them to do that. So, can we talk a little bit about why it was important for the team to support this cause?
I think it was important. As a person whose family has gone through cancer, I feel like it is good to support people who's going through that tough situation, because I know it was really tough on me and it's obviously tough on everybody else. So I think it's very important to support the people within the group that is going through that tough time.
Yeah. Kind of just give them positivity and be like as someone who has gone through, not me personally, but a family member, to show that there is still hope and that even though if you're still in a high stage, that they can make it back and forward.
And then you show them that you're there supporting them. If they need help,
Yeah.
you will help them. You'll be there with them through the whole process.
Absolutely.
Well, it's awesome, girls. It's a very selfless act. There's different ways to shed light on it, different ways to support. Obviously, raising money, donating money, whatever the case may be. but the bright pink, and just to show the awareness. Obviously, we know pink is the color for breast cancer. You guys took it amongst yourselves to want to go out and support in the pink uniforms. The pink with the blue trim looks amazing. But we all know it's for a good cause, and we appreciate you girls for being great representatives of not only TIS, but great representatives of young students. So we definitely appreciate y'all for bringing awareness.
And we also appreciate you for joining us on the show today. Again, super excited about this group, and I look forward to seeing this group compete and bring home some state championships in the coming years. So thank you. Shout out to Coach Tay and Coach Janae that's building our awesome middle school volleyball program. And we wish you well as you get ready to go into postseason play.
Let's rally and finish up postseason the right way.
Let's do it. Panther Nation, we are here with a special guest today to talk about homecoming week, Coach. We brought on the man.
The man himself.
The man himself. The man, Mr. Davis, who we have challenged to ride the mechanical bull. What's it going to take to get you on the bull, Mr. Davis?
So, I take my job serious. I take fundraising serious. I take TIS serious. And I tell you what, if we can raise $1,000 that I would then give to the ELC to send all of our babies to the pumpkin patch, I'll get on the mechanical bull.
You'll get on the bull?
I'll get on the bull. I'll ride it. But we got to have $1,000 for me to get on the bull.
Okay.
We got to make sure that we have the workman's comp covered, and my babies have to go to the pumpkin patch.
Okay.
If we throw in another 500, can the cowboy hat make an appearance?
For another 500, cowboy hat is on.
Let's do it.
Pictures and all.
Let's do it.
There it is. So the challenge is put back out to Panther Nation. Okay? If we're going to get Mr. Davis on this bull, we got to get $1,000 for the ELC and $500 for the hat.
For the cowboy hat.
Which was an awesome picture last week on our show, Coach. We had a great time having a good laugh about that.
Shout out to the producers for the cowboy hat.
Yeah, absolutely. That was awesome. And so just more broadly about homecoming, Mr. Davis, what is your favorite part about the homecoming spectacle here at the independent school?
Well, I think my favorite part is the parade. It's a chance for the entire Panther Nation to come together as one big family. Every single class is represented there. We've got antique cars. We've got our partners, the Montessori School. We've got fire trucks this year. It's a chance really just to show our parents, just to show our community how much we're just one big family. And so I got a chance to participate last year. It is now my favorite thing to do is to be at that parade and be a part of the TIS homecoming parade.
You're absolutely right. And when you talk about family and community here at the school, it's been a great week here at the independent school for homecoming. You know, the Stuco has done a great job of putting the theme out there, which is Welcome to the Jungle.
Yeah, they decked our hallways out. The hallways look amazing.
The hallways look amazing in every division. I mean, if you go to the lower school, they got it decked out there. You go to the middle school, they got the jungle theme going on there. And all over the hallways in the upper school is decked out in the jungle theme. And students were coming on the weekends. They were here all after school, decorating the halls. It was a great experience as you talk about put the community coming together to make this week happen. And so, when we talk about the mechanical bull and the festivities that go on, have you tried the chili? Did you get to try any chili last year?
Well, absolutely. So I tried the 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade chili. Had probably about 4 cupcakes. Had me a pulled pork or pulled beef sandwich. I mean, it's all kinds of things there. The only thing I didn't get to do is get in any of our bouncy houses, but we'll have the bouncy houses for the kids. The chili is always great. And, I'm a chili connoisseur, so I've got to try different kinds of chili to figure out which one is the best one.
Now, you can vote on your favorite chili. And you can put $1 in the ballot.
Or 100.
Or 100. And so last year we did challenge Panther Nation to bring your dollar bills, bring your $100 bills, because you can stuff the ballot box.
Absolutely.
And so, as we talk about it, Coach, what are you looking forward to most in this homecoming week?
It's my first time going through this experience, so I'm excited for a lot of things. But with the challenge being out there, I'm ready for the bull ride.
Yeah.
I think back to last year on field day and seeing Mr. Davis go through the obstacle course, and that video is legendary. So, Panther Nation, we need you to make this happen. Please send your donations. We got to make this bull ride as well as the cowboy hat appear.
And just a reminder now, I broke the record now on the obstacle course.
That's true.
And so I am now the TIS record holder on the obstacle course, and I'm challenging anyone to beat that record. I mean, that's legendary by itself.
No doubt. And I've seen you high stepping. So over the first part of it, it was like you flashed back to high school days. I mean, you were picking the knees up, textbook, fundamental style in the running. And what's going? Did you flash back?
Not only did I flash back, I had to understand that I was challenged by one of the kids.
Yeah, for sure.
And they got to understand I'm competitive. And if you challenge me, you got to be ready to take it on, and I'm going to win. And so, it came back, running touchdowns and catching a quick slant and got to maneuver through the linebackers to get to the secondary. And then you got to put the jets on.
Yeah.
And then when they told me I've got to crawl, I got to do the bear crawl and all that, that took me back to my high school and college football days. And it was great in the moment. I felt it for the next 2 or 3 weeks after.
Well, Mr. Davis, it's been great having you on the segment, to talk about the TIS homecoming. And we absolutely look forward to seeing you on this bull, man. Absolutely. I'm going to be there front and center.
For sure.
Coach, you'll be there. We're going to video that, and we'll have a new video to share.
Well, it takes dollars, fives, tens, 20s, $100 bills to make it happen. Again, the proceeds will go to getting our ELC kids to the pumpkin patch. I'll don the cowboy hat if we raise an additional $500. Anything we can do for the kids. Thank you for having me on your show. Panther Nation is taking over Wichita and taking over America.
That's right.
And so I'm proud of both of you guys and the hard work you're doing with Panther Nation. And thank you. I'm honored just to be on here, and go Panthers.
Coach, I always love Mr. Davis's energy.
Always.
He comes in, he lights up a room wherever he goes. And his is just contagious.
Yeah, for sure.
His energy is contagious.
Definitely.
And his ability to come in and help our school go the next level, have a big vision for us, and raise money and do things to maybe embarrass himself just a little bit.
Absolutely.
And is willing to put himself out there for Panther Nation.
Yeah, absolutely somebody you love to work under. He cares for his staff members. He cares for everybody in the TIS community, the students. He cares deeply for all of us. So again, like you said, just to go out and embarrass yourself a little bit, he doesn't mind at all. He loves, and that's what he's here for.
Absolutely. And so let's talk a little bit more about just the day of homecoming and things that are leading up to it. And so it's been a great week of homecoming. Student Council has done an awesome job with the themes for every day of the week. Monday was Welcome to the Jungle, and everybody wore their safari hats and jungle hats. I see you got yours
still
on, so you
mine.
Still in the theme.
Spirit.
And then, it just so happened that also this week, National Mental Health Day fell in the middle of Stuco, in the middle of homecoming.
I got my green ribbon.
Got your green ribbon on. And so, really the whole point of National Mental Health Day and month is it provides an opportunity for stakeholders and people to come together and really talk about the issues of mental health.
For sure.
Which is a huge thing right now, that, a lot of people deal with mental health issues. And so to have a place for that to, discuss and talk about, I think helps the mental when you have somewhere to go and get that off the chest.
For sure. And I want to shout out Taylor and Gina, as well as a few other staff members who've done a tremendous job of getting gift bags out, getting stickers, wristbands, all type of gifts and things just to, spread positivity and bring awareness again to mental health, which we know is so real. So they've been doing a good job of being all over the TIS campus and spreading that joy and shedding light on it.
And then to finish out the week, every grade on Wednesday had a theme. Administrative staffs all wearing jerseys, and people are doing different things. Thursday, people are rocking the pajama jam day. It was awesome. And then obviously Friday is always Panther Day, Panther Pride Day. And so everybody today has got their blue on, got their Panther gear, and is gearing up for the homecoming football game.
Absolutely.
And so, it's been a great week. We talked about the hallway decorations, but also the big thing happening is to name the homecoming king and queen.
Oh, yeah.
That's always a big deal for homecoming.
For sure.
And so this year's homecoming candidates, which we're super excited about, great group of young people. The queen candidates are Saloni Bhakta, which were all selected and picked by their peers in the school, Leah Hong, and Izzy O'Donnell, who are all, great representatives of the school.
Involved in multiple things as well.
Absolutely, and do many things.
Absolutely.
And then on the boys' side, for the king, is Eli Azier, Ripley Cole, who we know will run down the field on the kickoff,
Put his
and
body
will
on the
just
line.
try to level somebody. Don't even,
That's
care
the
about
kicker.
the kick.
Yeah.
That's the kicker. Kicks the ball and is the first one down there trying to hit somebody.
Absolutely.
And then Grayson Jensen, who's
My guy.
who's Mr. Energy.
My guy.
Mr. Electricity.
He might be Davis Jr.
He-
He's the Davis of students. He might be the Davis of the
You're
students.
right, absolutely. So that's our homecoming court,
Yeah.
and we will find out tonight at the football game who is picked and voted homecoming king and queen.
Absolutely. Good luck to all candidates. out
Yeah,
there as well.
absolutely. So as far as homecoming festivities, we talked about this a little bit on the show last week, but there's a whole bunch of stuff, and Davis alluded to the parade. We got a huge pep rally that we're going to do. The parade is going to be awesome. And then also, all the festivities afterwards. And that's where we're going to get to see Mr. Davis get on this bull. If Panther Nation can come through.
You got to make it happen.
You got to come through, Panther
You got to
Nation.
make it happen.
And I'm almost even wondering if we surpass the 1,500, will Mr. Davis get off and do a line dance? Will he do a line dance or something?
Maybe the host of the show will get on the bull if we can surprise
Oh,
that.
man.
Maybe we might
get on the
jump
bull.
up.
We might get on the bull too, Panther Nation, if he surpasses the 1,500.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. And so then we have, the Cupcake Wars. We got all the entertainment happening. We're going to have some awesome food, couple awesome food trucks led by somebody I know is near and dear to me and a graduate of Southeast High School.
Absolutely.
Southeast Carryout
Yep.
is going to be there representing with a food truck. And then we go into the football game. And then that is when we will know at halftime of the football game who the homecoming king and queen is. So it's going to be an awesome, awesome day. It's been an awesome week.
For sure.
And Panther Nation, we just look forward to seeing you at all these great homecoming events.
Thanks for joining us again on the Panther Nation show with Coach Selman and Coach Gomez, the show that connects you to TIS Athletics. We'll see you back here next week.